Here we go. So food is fine. Fish, we're really on top of fish. I've never had this many fish in a game, so maybe people are eating all the other stuff first. I don't know. But it seems to be working. Yeah, let's cut down these trees, defiling our religious procession up to the top of here. Young trees, we'll leave them going for a bit. We'll maybe put another... Because we've got a bit of timber work going on, let's put a wood storage pile down somewhere. Oh, hang on, we've got tons here anyway. Yeah. So we have got room, I think, for all these logs coming in. People are gathering in the harvest. I don't want to upgrade that there because I might... I was thinking I might give that one the chop, but... I think if our wall comes around here, and then we sacrifice that field, and then build it down there, that might just give us enough room for all the building of the future. I don't want to sacrifice too many fields, because this is good crop area here. You're putting an alarm on the phone? My phone is in another room, so it doesn't disturb me. Although the kids are under orders to come and shout me if it gets past 6 o'clock. Yeah, we are going to have to do something about this. This food situation is getting quite the opposite of the problem we had in the last stream, in fact, when we had far too little. Now we've got far too much. What... That's set to 50%, that's fine. And the bread levels are set to about 25. No, set them to 25%. Because we can eat the other stuff up first. And bread goes off a lot faster than everything else. Kids are not a good alarm. My kids will be. Because the success of their mission directly depends on what they have for their dinner later. So if we get there in time, everything goes well. We make the deadline. We go out and have something to eat. And if everything goes to hell and we're late and I'm in trouble, that means they're in trouble. We come back here and we have beans on toast or something nasty. So they've got a good incentive there to make sure everything goes to plan. Kids work really well when you give them the right incentives. How are we doing? We've got a bit more timber. Let's extend the wall. We've got a gate there, so that's fine. So let's build a section of wall. How close to them rocks can we get? Quite close, in fact. That suggests we can go through those rocks, which suits me down to the ground. I don't think that's going to work, but I'm going to build it. And then whether I cut through that field, say I'm thinking of cutting right across there. And then I can make the wall, you know, a bit more jaggedy, trying to get some more space in. I want to see how they deal with that section, to be quite honest. Maybe this game's updated because I've played a section of this, not this playthrough, but another playthrough offline, ready for my review of it this week. And when you built walls up to these rock areas, it struggled to deal with it. So I guess that's why it's in beta still. Still fixing little things like that. It wasn't a problem. It was just it took a little bit of imaginative building. Oh, it's a trader going. I thought, how has that happened? We haven't invented the wheel yet, but other people have, by all accounts. Beans and peas you hate the most? Oh, I love them. I love beans and peas. One of my favourite homemade meals is a good bean stew or like a chickpea curry. Now, I'm not a vegetarian before anyone makes that assumption, but I just love those sort of foods. Really nice. It's a bit stormy, is it? Okay. Now, things are working well at the moment. When the raiders come, though... that reminds me. We're on to the this. We need to build... I'm going to put it on auto build fishing rods and bows. We haven't got a lot of hides. We haven't got a lot of hides because we're not doing an awful lot of hunting for leather. That's a shame. I will put them on auto production, and let's set, so we want 100% bows, and we don't need that many. We'll have 50% fishing equipment. That'll do. And also, these, we've only got enough leather for 3 sledges, but we'll do them because they're quite good. What was that? Oh, that's a sledge. Okay. These, yeah, we still need the flint axes and tools and picks. In fact, let's put all of these onto auto production and set some sensible levels. So the sickles, really important. Everyone needs a sickle for the harvesting. The axes, we don't need 100% axes. We'll put that to 50% of the population. This is how this game assigns it. This means you can just automate all your production, and there's no micromanagement, is it? Unless you need to, you can come and manually tell it to build some more, but this makes life so much easier. And I love the way the developers have designed this bit. Spears, knives. Okay, knives needs to be 100%. Spears don't. Well, let's put that at 50. We are going to need some. How are we off bone and flint? Flint we don't have a lot of production going on with. I will set that up high, because then people do need something to fight with. And we can build flint mines now. So let's go and find... This is all copper. There's tons of copper. Bit of flint lying on the floor. I suppose we can set that to... We can gather this bit up here. Let's build a flint gathering area. Come on. Work area flint. Is there any more in this area? Just that one thing, I think. So one person... yeah, go and gather all that. Would be nice. Have you played Planet Base? See, having that vibe watching you play this game, I've never even heard of Planet Base. Is it a similar sort of settlement building survival game? There, how are these people sort of managing? They are building the wall through that pile of rocks. Now, maybe that's just a bit of a graphical glitch. Maybe that's something the developers have implemented to solve issues with walls not meeting up to rocky areas. Why are these people so unhappy? Morale is low. Maybe I need more totem poles and junk. Tell you what we will do. We're going to build one of these, because I want to try and line the path up there with it. What do you think? So we're going to go... We're going to have an approach here. Put one at either side, maybe. I don't know how to do it. Maybe just one either... Let's try one either side of this bridge, just because it'll look impressive. Let's do that for now. And I think we've definitely got one ready. And then we might put a smaller little platform up there. Try and make it look impressive anyway. Planet Base is the last game in the developers of Dawn of Man-Made. Oh, okay. That kind of makes sense then. I know this is a lot like Banished. I don't know if the developers have any relationship to that, but I haven't played that either. Now that works really well. They've actually got the wall going through. Let's just try something silly here, actually. I get this. No, it doesn't. It wasn't. It can't go through all of it. It just clips through there. That's fine then. That's fine. That works absolutely fine and better. So otherwise you'd have walls stopping there, but not actually meeting the rock, and you weren't sure if people could get through that gap or not, so it was a little bit odd. No relationship to Banished? Oh, that kind of surprises me, but not that it matters. But yeah, this is good. This is good. Saturn US. Sorry, got your name butchered horribly there. Saturn USDK. Close 125% to have excess when new people join aboard. That is a really good tip. And that is something that people had told me to do before. Oh, hang on. I've got it on the Weaver. I have a Weaver somewhere. Here we go. Have I got the values? Yeah, I've got that set. But yeah, that's a really good idea. So rather than just making the right number of clothes for the population, you have a bit extra. And then when people join or are born, they've instantly got clothes to wear, which is great. Or you can trade them because they are actually worth a lot. So what have we got? We've got grains, flax. Flax is this thing that produces the linen for me. We are pretty well off on that, so that's fine. It's for making clothes. It's also for making composite bowstrings, apparently, or composite bows in one way or another. I don't know whether they actually used it to make bowstrings with, but it's used for bows in this game. Composite bows, anyway, when we research that. So what I'll do is I'm going to extend this wall when the next... Oh, come on, look at this. I don't need to wait for the harvest. I've got so much food. We can just chop the wall straight across here. Let's cut right across. In fact, let's extend it a bit further. And I'll cut right across there. That's going to be my line. That's a lot of fields to cut off. It's going to have to be done. It is. So I'll tell you what, I'll start it from this end. Wrong one. Let's go. Whoa. Why has it done that? Probably because there's fields there in the way and I can't do much with it. Let's do that though. And then just cut that one out. And build a couple more to join those up. We could do something weird like that. I don't know why we'd want to. But let's do it because I might end up building a little, I don't know, something in that corner. We go there, one at a time. Do it one at a time then. They do intelligently join up once you get the thing in, but I may have got a space, because they don't build them on all the mountains, so I might have got... Yeah, it looks like it's going to have to be there. Oh, it joins up, so that's cool. Might look a bit weird, but it's going to be cool. And we're going to want a gate out this way. We're going to put the gate in here. I bet it won't let me build it because it's on top of the field. All right. Let's remove the plant. And we might have another gate down there. I don't know. Get rid of some barley. There, put the gate in. Nice, this is going to work quite well. This is going to be a really good little defensive location. Is that enough to be able to build my wall through there? It is! Awesome. Awesome stuff. Let's get that going first, because I've probably got just enough wood to do that, so we'll do it in stages. You think Banish was made by one person? Okay, they go by the name Shining Rock Software. I know it's a different outfit, different company, but maybe it's same developer, just moved companies, changed jobs. I don't know. I'm quite surprised because I haven't played Banished, I should say, but it looks and sounds and feels, from what I've seen of it, so similar to this in concept and in its workings that I'd be highly surprised if they were totally unrelated. But maybe they are, and someone's just copied a really good idea but set it in a different era, maybe. And who cares? I don't really care if ideas are copied and games are copied. That doesn't bother me at all, as long as the end product is good quality and fun to play. I guess the devs just wanted a secondary use, as you'd normally in that age use sinews for composite bowstrings. Yeah, I think, from my understanding, that's what was used. They did they use linen in the Middle Ages? What did they use for that? For bowstrings then? Maybe it was linen. I think it maybe was linen by that time, because that was the big problem with bowstrings getting wet, is that they would soak up the water and then they would stretch, and they'd also become heavy and slow, so you lost all the power out of the bow. Traders arrived. Knowledge acquired. I think we need 10, don't we? Yeah, we need 10 for some more knowledge. Tons of food. We've got that doing. The wood's looking okay. How's our little woodworking experiment going? Okay, what we're going to need around here is I'll join this bit of wall up. We'll just have to take some of that out as well. I guess it's as good a time as any to do this whilst we've got tons and tons of food. Raider attack, okay. We don't have much of a defensive wall, and they're coming from the wrong side anyway. They're coming straight for... Let's put this one on. They're coming straight for Stonehenge. Oh, we got one of those up, look. That looks kind of nice. It is going to frame the walk up the hill when it's ready. But anyway, let's get the guys to arms. There's a fight coming in, and they come and gather up at the gate. Look at this. Well, they've got the right idea going over there, but they don't need to be over there. They need to be over here. Let's see where these raiders are going to go. They should use the bridge. Go and kill that one. Alone in the water first. Right then, it's a fight. We've got no protection on this side, but we do have numbers. Dogs being killed. We lost a dog, and we've lost 2 people. But we've beaten them off, so... yeah, that's alright. No more, is there? No, it's gone. Casualties, but we won that. I don't know whether it'd be worth building a wall. It would be worth building a wall all the way around this place. We'll think about that. Banished is quite simple compared to this, is it? Oh, right. I think Pointy Haired Jedi played it for a little while. I think he started a series, but I don't know if he ever finished it. That was a game I'd looked at quite a few times and considered buying. But I wouldn't have had time to play it anyway. But I am quite glad that I managed to hold off and get this instead. Because I am thoroughly enjoying this one. Let's build some towers. I guess, yeah, we can't build them on the fields either. But this is how defences work. If you have only a gate for things to come through, then let's take those up as well. And then you just spam towers around the gate, and that is where the raiders have to come from and attack. And if you guys are all manning them with bows, then it works really well. Filters them into one area. I like we've got a bit of a wonky wall going on there. Do you know what? Do you know what? I think I can straighten that out. I think I can do better than that. There's no need for that, is there? No, there isn't. Look. No need at all. Let's see if I can just get them few there. Mark that for recycling. It looks a bit stupid, that, actually. I don't know why I did it like that. Okay, we didn't lose too much cropland, and they're still right outside the walls, so... And we'll reuse this for building land later. Right, nice. Things are working quite well, I think. Hi, Aziel. I have looked. I got a little bit lucky. The developers sent me a key. So I did request one from them because I saw this, I don't know, about 2 or 3 months ago. I went through a list of games that were supposed to be releasing this year. And there was probably about a dozen that I earmarked and thought, you know what, I'd quite like to try that out and stream it and make videos on it and stuff. And this was one of the many, or one of the dozen or so that I requested. And yes, I got sent a key, luckily, which I'm very happy with. Although I have tried to talk to the developers via Twitter and stuff, and I've heard nothing from them. But I guess they're just busy people, which I don't mind. I've not like tried to send them direct messages. I've just tweeted at them and stuff. But yeah, I'm impressed with this one so far. It's a good game. In closed beta at the moment, unfortunately, so no one else is able to get access to it. But I think people are going to like this when it releases. How are we doing for everything? We're a bit low on flint. Oh, sorry, Aziel, I missed your earlier question. How do you get a key? I don't think you can at the moment, but it's scheduled for release in March. So, and rumour has it, I don't know if this is correct, but rumour has it it's going to cost about €20, which if that's true, I think that's a pretty fair price for the game. So we might have to Everyone else might have to wait till then, unfortunately. Unless it comes out early or unless they find some reason to delay it. I can't see any reason why they would. We're going to domesticate our first cattle, folks. How many of these can I get? I don't think, when you go after the herd, I don't think that domesticating them... Oh, bears. I should send a hunting party out for them. Yeah, sorry, I don't think domesticating the young ones aggroes the older ones. Are these all... There's another herd here. We will get some hunting done. We will. There we go. I'm going to pick up some our first cattle. Start a little colony. We've got too many goats and not enough sheep at the moment. Do you know if you can play multiplayer? None at the moment. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? If you could play this in co-op, where you either shared the settlement and took on tasks, or you had your own separate settlement spread out, because there's plenty of space. I can't see any reason why they couldn't do this. I mean, look at the size of the map. Look at the size of the map. And there's no way I can get a settlement to spread over here, and there's absolutely no reason to use half of this map for building or gathering. Having said that, though, there's no particular end to the game, so you can just go on building indefinitely as far as I know. I've lost the city now. Where was it? But yeah, if they could find a way of fitting multiplayer into this, it would be absolutely superb. There must be a way of... What can I click on to go and visit the city really quick? There's a lake. Is there a map? There isn't. There's another herd of everything. Traders arrived. Thank you. Save me. I can get back like that. What are you bringing? We could do with leather, so I will trade for leather. We don't need any ore or anything like that. Bread, fish, food. Charcoal I will take in because it saves cutting down trees to produce. Oh, this is an expensive trader. It doesn't matter because I can afford the grain. And... No, flint equipment is still worth a bit. Maybe it's the Bronze Age where bone and flint spears then become pretty worthless. So we'll trade for... I'm just going to trade for 20 grain. Because we've got far more than we need and can use at the moment. And there's a chance that it will just waste anyway, so... Let's do that. Wait! Wait! Are they not built? Let's build a wall in there. Do that, just join that up. Nice. This is going to be a much easier settlement to defend. When you're building defensive settlements in this, you want to keep it compact. You don't want to like try building walls across here and think, oh, I'll just fence in a huge area, because you can't get your guys to defend the right place at the right time when the attacks come. So keep it compact, and then, yeah, it just works better. Each player is individual in one town. That would work great. Oh, press enter to return to the city. Let me just try that. That could be a fantastic tip. Oh, thank you so much, Saturn. That is really useful. Little things like that I've either missed or haven't maybe read like I should have done. They're just such like quality of life improvements to the game. But thanks for that one. I keep finding out about these things. Oh, we've got our first cattle back. Excellent. People are oh, right, we clearly don't have another one of those knocked down somewhere. So let's go and find a great big megalith to harvest. Preferably not too far away. Ah, there we... Nope, that's not one. That is one, but it's a long drag. And if we can find one a little bit closer to start with. It's not really any closer, but... having said that, it's got to come to this end of my settlement, so that's okay. We'll mine that one. Yeah, we've used them all up. Food? Stacks of food. That is going to be our main food source, so you know what? I think I'm going to change bread production to 50%. I didn't do that, did I? There we go. Colony of cattle. We could get a lot. Oh, well, that just reminded me. There are other little challenge modes you can play in this game rather than just a city builder. One is that you take control of a herd of woolly mammoth, and you have to get them safely from one side of the map to the other. The objectives change. You have to, keep them fed and watered, and fight off bears and predators and stuff. It's only short. It's only a very quick challenge, but it's just something else to do. A little bit of fun. And they do have more built in like that I haven't yet tried out. So we're working well. It is fall. We're running short on wood. Not running out of wood. We are running short on it. And the capacity is starting to be an issue. Let's go and research some stuff, actually. Rye domestication. That's required for brewing and stuff. We'll go with fruit trees aren't that important. Not yet, anyway. Donkeys. Donkeys probably would be. Donkeys and horses. And then we can build carts. We should probably send a hunting party out, I think. We've got the crops in. We've got a little bit of fall left. There's nothing too urgent, so let's find a hunting party. We don't need that many people. 4 is good. They look like they're all kitted out, don't they? Spears, shields, and a bit of food for the journey. Right, let's go and find something to hunt. Something worthwhile. These things. Here we go. A herd of wild aurochs. Let's get them in there. I like finding groups of stuff to hunt because it makes the journey worthwhile then. Hey, Mr. Sven. I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Having a good weekend, I hope. I'm going to catch them down by the water. And flint. Great. We need flint. I'll set that... Whoop. It's a fight. Get the next one. This is why I take hunting parties of at least 4. Because when they get smacked in the face by the wild animals, they can fight back a bit. What's that down there? Is that a wild pig we can see? And don't worry, folks, that meat and skin isn't going to be wasted. There'll be some people along very shortly to come and gather all that up. And then I think we're going to go and get those wolves as well. But what we will do is just target the wolf pups. Set them to be captured. Because they make very good guard dogs. Right then, go and get the pig. And then that should see us right. And then winter's coming, so I don't really want people wasting time marching around in winter too much. It ain't good for them. You having a bad day today? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, hang on. Right, let's inspect the goats. Let's slaughter a few old goats. We don't need 13 of them. Especially old males. These are all females. There we go, there's an old male. We'll keep the sheep. They produce wool, which is more important, I feel, than milk. Old male goat. Any more? That's a young one. No, that's cool. Get on with it. So charcoal. It is set to continuously... Ah, that's where my charcoal's going. Okay. Well, that's fine. And I won't be able to make any copper stuff because I've not got copper mines. Let's get that flint mine going. I need to build on it. Is it that? No, it's not. It's the other one. That one. And is there's any more about whilst we're on the lookout for it? You got 144 Hz curved full HD monitor recently, which is very nice. That sounds really nice, but I'm guessing there's a downside to this story coming. What's that stuff? Flint? Flint. Brilliant. Let's have a look. I always miss it. It's that one.